front-end JSPs and presentation JSPs in Jakarta server pages. Here you can see front-end JSP JSPs and presentations JSPs. The second part of identifying JSPs of servlets, this is to identify JSP in servlet, JSPs or servlets. As a rule of thumb, these should be divided into two categories depending on the role they play. We often call web components in J2E and techno terminology. Front-end JSP or servlets manage the application flow and business logic evaluation. This is where a lot of method invocation on the object or usage of EGBs can be coded. They are not responsible for any presentation and act as a point to intercept the HTTP request coming from the users. They provide a single entry point to an application, simplifying security management and making application state easier to maintain. Presentation JSPs that generate HTML or even XML with their main purpose in life being presentation of dynamic content. They contain only presentation and rendering logic. This figure here shows the relationship between two categories. Front-end component accepts the request accepts a request and then determine the appropriate presentation component to forward it to. The presentation component then processes the request and returns the response to another front component or directly back to the user. Here you can see the browse on client is connected to servlet or JSP. Client requests are intercepted here via request or response. Servlet or JSPs interacts with the presentation specific JSPs. Here the JSP servlet or JSP is connected to presentation specific JSP here, and it is connected to the alternative response is response path is provided from presentation specific JSP. Here the servlet or JSP is connected to presentation specific JSP via response. Here the servlet or JSP is connected to presentation specific servlet. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.